Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to talk about how to choose the correct sleeves and binders for your sorcery cards. I got a lot of questions about this recently. I made a couple of videos in which I looked at binders, and I made a couple of videos in which I looked at sleeves and inner sleeves, and I already have a few sorcery cards here, so we have good examples, and I will tell you what I think are the best solutions to store your cards. I already have sleeved at least the unique and the two elite cards. I got a new Dragon Shield Dragonskin Binder. I got inner sleeves and I got normal outer sleeves as well. And we're gonna have a look at these. Recently I always use Dragon Shield mats, and I always use the Dragon Shield matte black ones. I bought 3 of these bricks. Each of them contains 1,000 sleeves, so that's a lot, but I will calculate for you that it is actually not so much when you consider it relative to the booster boxes. You will open 10 of these deck boxes filled with 100 sleeves each. I got a few left in here, I think 20-30. These are very nice to play with, but of course you can store your cards in there as well. You saw the matte back of the sleeve, and yeah, that gives a very nice grip. So I bought 3 of these. That was about $70 per box. That brings the whole thing to $210, which is about $7 per individual deck box with 100 sleeves. Very expensive in my opinion, but if you have expensive cards, you should not save on storage. That's my opinion as well. I also bought a new binder, especially for sorcery. I actually bought 2 of these, as you see, a blue one and a red one. It's called the Card Codex. It's also from Dragon Shield. I have very good experiences with these. I use them for my unlimited set and my high-end cards. These look pretty awesome. They are 12 pocket binders. We will open one of them up. I think I will open the red one first. I'm not quite sure, but this is a new design. It fits 576 cards, which is quite a lot. I would put a little less in there if you double sleeve the cards, and I will tell you what double sleeving is in a minute, but that's what I do with all my cards to protect them normally, and I will show you the benefits of that throughout this video. Let's open the red one. The new thing about these Dragonskin Card Codex binders is that it has a very, oh yeah, that's a smooth surface there, very nice feel to it. It has a very cool embossed dragon on here, and it just looks very, very cool, I think. And I got a couple of black ones, just plain black, more or less leather feel, and those are really cool. They have a strap. People are a bit concerned about the strap, it seems. Every time I asked or I talked about these binders in a video, people were like, yeah, I don't like the strap. To me, it's a very good solution. I know zipper might be interesting as well, but they don't produce these with zippers, and very important with the Dragon Shield Codex. I will give me a second. It is right next to me. Yes, this is my normal card Codex, not the Dragonskin one, not the one with the embossed dragon on it. Obviously it's just a black one. Yeah, it's exactly the same size. I will compare it and I will show you the strap. I've been using that other binder for years now, and yeah, the strap is still fine, even with a very with a filled binder that has a lot of cards in it. As you see, the pages are a lot thicker when they are filled, which is fine. I think to me it doesn't really matter, and the strap is a little looser than the one on the new one, of course, but it still is perfectly fine to hold the binder closed. And in my opinion, yeah, these are the best binders out there. I would prefer them with a zipper, yes, but I normally store them upside down, like this, like on the with the spine on top. So the pages are kind of hanging, but they are lying flat anyways, so you could even store them sideways. Yeah, this is a very nice binder. I'm going to use this one for my new sorcery cards. I ordered this one specifically for the sorcery cards. These binders are $30 a piece. I think that is a very fair price for a nice product like this. You got the thing that fits in the spine here. You can, yeah, if you got the same binder over and over again, it's convenient to put on there what you have stored in the binder. Let's put the cards a bit next to it. I put the camera up very high today, so we can have a good look. 12 pocket pages, which I think is very nice. I enjoy this. Yeah, little spickle of dust here. They come with these paper dividers, but that's just to keep them clean. I guess I normally remove these right away when I put in cards, but yeah. I'm gonna hold on to the label for the side. What I wanted to say as well with the amount of sleeves, I mean, it's very simple, folks. Yeah, and we're gonna put some sorcery cards in here. If you have a deck box, not a deck box, if you have a booster box of yeah, let's have a look at this beautiful, unique Agarthar site, Kingdom of Agarthar. I pulled that yesterday in out of a few boosters I received from Eric, so that's very cool. The mix, also very cool. My elite card and the Chaos Twister, also my other elite card. So 3 boosters here of sorcery cards, and perfectly the perfect amount to show. I have single sleeved these already, just to make sure they don't get damaged. They fit in here with sleeves perfectly fine, which is great. And I also bought these inner sleeves, and I will show you what double sleeving means. But last thought, yeah, these inner sleeves of course fit in the Dragon Shield mats perfectly. Why do I buy so much of these? If you have a booster box of 39 boosters with 15 cards, that's 585 cards per booster box. If you just open 3 alpha booster boxes, that's 1755 cards. If you all want to sleeve them because they are alpha and you just want to collect them, you already need 2,000, almost 2,000 sleeves, almost 1,800 sleeves. So you need 2 of those big bricks I showed you in the beginning. Why do I double sleeve my cards? Normally all my high-end cards, and high-end cards I mean like really like Moxes and even a Black Lotus Magic the Gathering cards are double sleeved. Let's start with the Psionic Blast, my pet card. As some of you might know, I was very enthusiastic to pull this. I love the Psionic Blast. What you do is you put the card upside down in the inner sleeve and carefully push it in there, and you see it fits completely fine. No damage to the corners at all, especially not with the rounded alpha corners. But I have, yeah, you see it here. There's a little room. I have the experience that there is no damage even to normal cards as well. For me, that works fine. Then you put it upside down, or in the card is in there upside down. So the open side goes on the bottom of the normal sleeve, and then this card is almost airtight, sealed airtight. And I even double sleeve decks like this, and we took them to bars and somebody spilled a beer and I just cleaned the sleeve, pulled out the card afterwards, and the card was totally fine. So it's almost waterproof, airtight, and don't hold me to this. I mean, if you sink this in water, okay. What I do as well sometimes is, as you see, I grabbed a big deck box here, very plastic one. There's a lot of air trapped in these when you double sleeve them. If you double sleeve like 50 cards, you have to put them on top of each other and just press down with a sturdy deck box, and very carefully, of course, not so you can't really damage the cards if you put them on top of each other perfectly, but just press out the air a bit, otherwise the binder will fill up really quickly, because it will get thick really quickly. Then you do it again with all the other cards. I mean, every card you want, carefully push it in there. Very easy. If it is very tight and it bends a bit, just put it in the normal position like I just did, and put it in the outer sleeve, and you can easily put it in the binder. It perfectly fits. And then you continue to do that. I have the experience that these Dragon Shield products are just phenomenal when it comes to storing cards. I've been storing my Magic the Gathering cards in there for years. As you see, the pages lie completely flat, so there's no real risk of damaging the cards by binder dings or deforming or whatever. And if you double sleeve them, you can, you don't really have to worry about even temperature or whatever, because they are more or less sealed airtight. I mean, if it's 50 degrees in the room, it's not good for the cards. That's logical. But in general, that's how I approach my collections. And if, for example, let's get this one. If, for example, one of these inner sleeves, this one is not, but if it would feel a bit tight, just toss it aside. It can be that one is a bit tight, and if you have to really apply force to get it in there, I would rather say just take another one and toss that one aside. Might have been a slightly millimeter smaller production, and then you find the next one will fit perfectly again. Double sleeve it, remove the air a bit I sometimes check going across it with the finger, remove the air a bit, or put them together in a pile, push a deck box on there, on a hard surface, of course, and you're good. That's how I would approach and how I will approach my sorcery collection. I will fill this binder slowly. I will try to collect the whole alpha set, just non-foil. If I hit a foil in my boxes, I of course will keep it. I hope to acquire some art proofs as well, but I'm definitely not able to acquire a set just because of the financials. The alpha set seems to be very high in demand, which is logical. Everybody's enthusiastic about it, but okay. I hope that helped. Let me know if you got any questions. I have other videos up with other binders as well. You have them with 9 pockets as well, the card codex, which I use for my antiquity set, for example, which is a lot smaller, of course, as for example an unlimited set, but I really like the 4 or the 12 pocket binders with the row of 4, because if you flip through the cards, it simply is and flip through the pages and look at the cards, it simply looks amazing if you have these big pages with all the cards in there. I really enjoy it, and I almost daily flipped through one of my binders just to have a look at the cards. It's really cool. Folks, stay healthy, stay frosty, have a great week. Thanks a lot for listening, and I talk to you next time. Bye bye.